Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. I have a channeled message for you today, and as you can see, maybe the vibe is not very bubbly today for a reason, because what I have to say is really, it's best said in a neutral way, as neutrally as possible, because all of us in the whole world are feeling the heaviness of shifts happening, and the experience of facing certain things in our life. Like, the way that I'm feeling that reality is shaping up right now is not about manifestation as a collective in a spiritual journey of a human being on earth. It's about facing every single thing that you are. And this includes the not so great parts of your personality or character, who you are as a person, or what you're showing up as on a very human level, and literally revisiting the whole wheel of human emotions and understanding what it is that you are feeling, actually why you're feeling it, and taking full responsibility for your own feelings, and learning to be compassionate with that, with yourself, not waiting for others to validate that and to make you feel better, is the theme right now. And what I'm seeing is everybody is feeling it, right? Right. So if you're feeling triggered, the other person is feeling triggered too. If they come and try to help you, they're technically abandoning themselves. If you help them, you're abandoning yourself. So it's like spirit is actually just a collective energy, is observing this theme where you are kind of almost forced to finally take full accountability for that, and just sort of stand in your own shoes and in your own skin and feel what that feels fully. Be in your body and do right by yourself, but in a way that you know is not intentionally causing harm to those around you. Now you will no longer be able to make excuses for your behavior, your patterns, your thought processes that do not serve you anymore. And it's going to get super intense before that ends and changes into something different, totally different and better. So it's time to prepare yourself, because the unknown is coming. Unknown is simply something that you've never imagined, but you kind of have an inkling of that reality. And this reality is honestly the one that we are all shaping together. It's never a question of just one individual doing it, it's always a collective that is co creating this reality. And since we are all alive at the same time, that means we are adding some element to this equation, and only thing we can do is add our own share, because A can only provide A, cannot provide B or C or D. The value of A will always be A, you know? So if you're A, then you can provide the value of A to the equation, but not B, not C. They will provide a different value to that equation. And since the equation is infinite in this case, the possibilities are super infinite. all we can do is provide ourselves, insert ourselves into the equation and show up as the highest value. You're not going to be able to do any more of the things that you used to make excuses for. You won't be able to even lie to yourself. And there will be a point where there will be so many motivating factors in your life that will help you shape into a better version of yourself. And it's not going to be easy to just sit and ignore and avoid that, because that is what, on a soul level, we are all going through. And because you're alive, you cannot escape this life lesson. A lot of people are finally realizing the missing pieces in growth on a human journey. Maybe the previous generations had a few things right, but they eventually it became so extreme. At that time, their collective did not develop certain skill sets, or somewhere in the time, a vast majority of people did not develop skill sets like emotional regulation. And then a generation got traumatized, and then the next generation was not exposed to any of it at all. And there have been gaps like this over a long period of time. But now, all of a sudden, maybe not so all of a sudden, maybe it's been a gradual process, all the gaps are becoming so visible, painfully so. But the best part is no one is going to be able to totally hold one person accountable for this. It's not going to be a blame game for only one person, because not one person added to that reality. It happened because of many individuals over a long period of time, until finally this new reality was born. And now there is a chance for improvement for humanity. We are at the cusp of change. It is pretty imminent, unavoidable, and everyone is feeling it. And the only thing we can do, like I said, do our best, show up for this test, and that's it. All the best, you guys. I hope this helps.